So, it's 7:39 and I fixed my hair a little for you. I'm just making videos for the sake of making videos at this point, so who knows where this will go. This is my Harry Potter Lexicon book, I guess. They have a website too, which is really helpful for the roleplay that I'm doing. So, we're just gonna open up a page and we'll see what we come across. Alright, I'm gonna go for Emmerich the Evil, who was one of the many wizards to possess the Elder Wand. He was discussed in Harry's first ever History of Magic class. That's interesting. Do you not agree? Find another page. Aww. Here is Lupin, Remus John. He lived from 1960 to 1998. He was a Gryffindor, a prefect in the Order of the Phoenix, and the Defense Against the Dark Arts professor. But we already knew that. Let's see what they have to say about him. Friend of James Potter and Sirius Black, and for a year Harry Potter's Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. He was a very capable wizard and an excellent teacher. Although his personal problems relegated him more often than not to the fringes of wizarding society. At Hogwarts, Lupin was one of the Marauders, and after leaving the school he joined the Order of the Phoenix. Both of Lupin's first and last names have wolf connections. The mythical founders of Rome were Romulus and Remus, who as babies were suckled by a she-wolf. Lupin comes from lupus. It kind of irritates me that his little section is so small, because when you think about it, Remus is a very complex character who deserves much more attention. And quite honestly, I don't think the fandom gives him enough credit. That was a shitty word. I wanted to use a cooler word, but I couldn't think of one. Remus was my first fictional love. He was. He has a very soft spot in my heart. And he needs more to this, because this is quite frankly a pathetic entry. And that irritates me. This entry irritates me. So we're gonna move on. Boring. Okay, Bryce, Frank, who lived from 1917 to the August of 1914. He was an elderly Muggle caretaker of the Riddle House in Little Hangleton, resident of Little Hangleton for most of his life, except for his military service during World War II, in which he was wounded, leaving him with a certain amount of permanent disability. After the war, he worked for the Riddle family as a gardener. He continued to look after the house for 50 years after the Riddle family died. Ooh, Charity Burbage. We're gonna read a little about her. Hogwarts professor of Muggle studies, she wrote a defense of Muggleborns in the Daily Prophet during the summer of 1997 and subsequently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. And it says in italics, the scene at the beginning of the 7th book is horrifying, but it's also a bit of a letdown. How much more effective would it have been if the victim had been someone we knew, like Sprout perhaps, or at least someone we'd heard of? On the other hand, this is a book for all ages. The scene is intense, especially when Burbage pleads with Snape for help, to say nothing of the gruesome ending. Perhaps Rowling's choice, Rowling or Rowling, I don't know, can't decide. I'm gonna go with Rowling. Rowling's choice to keep the reader somewhat emotionally detached makes sense. The name Charity means love, which fits for a woman who writes impassioned statements to defend others. Well, that's fucking cute. I'm not being sarcastic. This video is 6 minutes long, and I've decided that 6 minutes long is my video limit. Please join me in about 10 minutes when I will decide to make another pointless video that no one will ever watch.